Happy Saturday to every one of you. I hope you have a fabulous day. I am trying to literally wind down right now from the 4 espressos I had earlier. It's early in the morning and it's time to just get some water in me so I can go about my day. Heading to Munich today with my brother Dave. Then we're going to drop him on an airplane tomorrow back to the States. But in the meantime, let's hop into our Saturday grid. What have we got in store for us today? Okay, small town issue. Well, I have rumor mill. I have no idea. This might be Mad Libs. Mad Libs. Quip ending. Maybe a quipster. I might have been called that once or twice. Say no more. How about on it? And if I could spell, because it is rather early in the morning, and I did drink that whole bottle last night, so you can work with me a little bit. Like some coins show up, maybe come, and you know what? This fat fingering needs to stop. Small town issue. So maybe a local something. What that is exactly, I have no idea. How Super Bowl the 8 ended. I mean, I'm assuming this is in overtime. Some sports page, well, not some, but sports page listings may be averages. Huh. Things drawn in a group. Post office purchase, regatta letters. Wow, yeah, we're going to have to get something. Famous frenemy of Manet, and that is Degas. So finally, get something that I know. God's Son rapper is Nas. And Brooklyn's, I'm just going to assume this is St. Anne's. I don't know for sure. Seafood orders, probably prawns, maybe. Prawns. Like some coins, maybe bimetallic. I just don't feel comfortable with any of this. NASA rocket name since 1957, of course, Atlas. Pistol used by James Bond. It's a Walther PPK. Used to have one. Annoying sort, perhaps a pill. And it looks like a small town issue is the local paper, and that's pretty clever. Give out. Oh, I'm glad that I got that, because I probably would have thought if I had gone to this first, this would probably be like meat, as in METE, like meat out, dole out, that kind of thing. Get some rest, say. This is maybe to recharge. Oh, yeah. Darling, informally. This tends to be adorbs. I get this an awful lot in our puzzles. Adorbs. Isle of Man resident. This is either a Scot or a Gale, and I don't know. So let's see. One way to order cafe. I guess it's Cafe Negro. Okay, now we got our Gale here. Okay, that feels good. That feels like we're getting somewhere. Father of the American cartoon is, of course, Nast. Marked up. James of Jazz. Got Edda. Be reasonable, maybe talk sense. Huh. What a concept. Talking sense. Excited outburst. Kind of snapper. Gathers dust, so to speak. Maybe sets. Maybe. How many assemble IKEA furniture? Well, I've done my fair share of this step by step. Yeah. Okay, this double E here tells me this is probably squee. And marked up at a premium. Okay. Terrible. Stick together, maybe clump. Not something you want to have happen in the kitchen. Hybrid shape with straight edges and rounded corners. I just ran into this recently. This is a squircle, I think. A pretty clever portmanteau. Kind of snapper for short. No idea. Popular assistant would be, I guess, series. Oh, snapper. So an SLR, a camera. Got it. Okay, that's cool. Ice crystal formation. Company logo derived from a state symbol. TV streaming device. I'm assuming this is a Roku. Hate that service here. Big 12 team beginning in 2024. And I think these are the Utes. Utah. County on the Strait of Dover, of course. Kent. Stay there quite often. Elizabeth Warren, for example, self-descriptively. Unfair to Brits. Now, I think that's something cricket. I can't remember. Is it not cricket? I don't know. But we can get cricket in there at least. I think that's the case. Let's see. Not entirely, maybe ish. And Elizabeth Warren. That's right. She's an Okie, isn't she? Though I think she hails from Massachusetts these days. Musical group. Reading for those who'd rather not read. Oh, come on. Give me something. Sauce. Okay. Booze. I'm glad I had that E there from Recharge, too. I would have probably put hooch. All right. Modern driving aid. Wrong. So wrong, maybe awry. And this gives me my confirmation bias that I'm thinking I'm looking for ways. And number one, in 1987, number one hit for Heart. I think this is an Alone. I was a fan to a degree. Not terribly. I was really kind of more into punk rock in the 80s and a few metal bands. A lot of new wave. Loved the new wave stuff too. So, but I was an artist. What do you expect? So I guess the purveyor of products like Churro Caramel Crossroads and Mocha Almond Avenue is Eddie's. I wouldn't have known that, but thank goodness context clues and, the EDY that was already there. They helped me get to the Eddie's conclusion. Runs out of gas. Flags. Yeah, I remember I had a friend who was the state assistant attorney general, and after 9/11, I needed a letter of recommendation. I wanted to go to officer candidate school in the United States Army, and he wrote it for me. He had been in the Air Force, and he wrote that I had unflagging strength and stamina because we used to run in the morning together. So that was nice of Judge Willis. Anyway, fashion, maybe form. As in, I guess the verb, I need to fashion this out of some clay. I need to form it, right? Sort of a hoping word with wind or water. I probably would have been done better with this if it had been air, like airborne. Reading for those who'd rather not read. Okay, this looks like it's a book on... I can't put a zero there, but I put an O. I think this is like, it used to be books on tape. I think this is probably a book on CD. And yeah, unfair to Brits, not cricket. No cricket. Sporty car option. Looks like they're looking for a T-top here. But when's the last time a car had T-tops? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly asking that question. The 80s? I haven't seen a T-top in forever. It's usually like old Corvettes, Track goers aids. Okay, it's probably dope sheets. Used to grab one on occasion. So the ice crystal formation is a cirrus. Okay, it looks like our musical group is a chorus line. And blank coeur, Paris Basilica, and of course this is Sacré-Cœur. So acronymic shopping mecca. Yeah. Okay, company logo derived from a state symbol, and I think this is the Texaco Star. I think obviously Texas, but I think, I'm not sure, but isn't it shared with like one of the infantry divisions? I can't remember. 2nd Infantry Division, something like that. I don't know. Unified group, block. Okay. Maker of the first athletic shoe designed for women, of course, Reebok. And do I have news for you? Regatta leaders. Oh, coxswains. Do I have news for you? So I'm assuming this is extra. Read all about it. I've never heard that said in person. It's always in an old movie. If you've heard this before from someone else, let me know. I would love to know that. BC and others. I don't know. I mean, cartoons, cells, eras. I have no idea just yet. Enjoy some warmth, maybe basks in the sun, which I'm going to do today on our way to Munich. And when we get there, because the weather is supposed to be, I'm trying to do the math from centigrade to Fahrenheit. I think it'd be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's going to be a wonderful day. So can't wait. It's been so cold, and I think we've got eras coming out for us there. And convenience at an upscale building. I don't know. Things drawn in a group, maybe lots now that we've kind of got the TS there. The cautious seldom err. I guess Confucius. Blotter letters. Blotter letters. This might be clear tape that you purchased at the post office, but is that really a post office specific purchase? I don't know. Bonus may be a perk. Convenience in an upscale building. Okay, so blotter letters, got it. So also known as AKA. And I guess this is penthouses, for example. That's a good thing I had the ATS there too, because I would have thought these were like magazines from my youth. Hiding them in the woods so no one could spot my magazines. Reading material. Penthouses, of course, can be apartments, and I guess convenience in an upscale building is a doorkeeper. Well, I mean, 11:30. I mean, there are worse ways to come in, take a sip of ice cold ice water. That is refreshing and necessary. I've got to weaken this caffeine stream. I should be driving crazy. So yeah, I mean, we got an 11:30 crossword, and since, by popular demand, all of you wanted to start seeing the Sunday puzzles, so I started doing the Sunday puzzles, and now you can see I have a 27-day streak here, my big gold star. So, yay. Anyway, look, have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back from Munich tomorrow afternoon, so I'll get on the puzzle as usual at that time. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Be well. Be good to others. Be good to yourself, right? Be honest and let them in on the freeway. Let them in on the elevator. Open the door for someone. Be kind, right? Just be kind. We could use some of that. And like I always say, it doesn't hurt to maybe learn it in a few languages, right? So say goodbye. Say hello. Say how's it going? In a few languages, right? So with that said, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, arrivederci, adios, aloha, ciao, masalama, shalom, annyeonghaseyo, and también. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and we'll look forward to having you come in, take a sip, and wind down with us tomorrow, because I will be ready for that, I'm sure. In the meantime, take care. Be well.